Hi, boys and girls. We are now beginning the two-digit times two-digit multiplication, and we're going to start with multiples of 10 using a place value chart. So this is lesson 34. Let's get started. So we're going to use the associative property, how numbers are associated with each other. We can pair up numbers using parentheses, and then we can move the parentheses. So we have 20 times 34, and 20 can be changed to 2 times 10. And that's 2 times 10 times 34. So if we move the parentheses and pair up 10 and 34, it's 10 times 34 times 2. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 34 times 10. So times 10, we know the times 10 rule. We move over one place value. And then it's 2 times. So that's 3 times 10, which moves us to the hundreds place 2 times. So 3 and 3 is 6. And this is 4 times 10. So we move from the ones to the tens 2 times. So 4 plus 4 is 8. So it's 680. 30 times 34. We can change 30 to 3 times 10 times 34. So we have 3 times 10 together, but we can change this to have 10 times 34 together 3 times. So we have 34 times 10. So we move this over from the ones to the tens to the hundreds. And then it's times 3. So we have 4, 1, 2, 3 times. And we have 3, 1, 2, 3 times. But when we have 4 3 times, we actually have 12. So we can group our 10 and we regroup that into a 100. So we're left with 2 10s and no 1s. And then that gives us, instead of 9 hundreds, now we have 10 hundreds. So we have to move all of these and regroup that to a 100. So there's 1 100, 0 hundreds, 2 10s, and 1 1s. So it's 1020. 30 times 42. 30 can be 3 times 10 times 42. So we can then move the parentheses so that it's 10 times 42 3 times. So 42 times 10 from the 1s to the 10s, from the 10s to the hundreds. And we're going to do this 3 times. So 2 3 times is 6. 4 3 times is 12. So we need to regroup a group of 10 into a 100. So we have 1 100, 1,000, 200s, 6 10s, 0 1s. So 1,260. Now you needed to create this yourself, which is what I did. So 20 times 16 is 2 times 10, which is 20 times 16. Move the parentheses so that it's 10 times 16 2 times. So 16 times 10 times 10. So that 6 comes over here. 2 times 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. So we need to regroup that 10 into a 100, and we're left with 2 10s. Our 110 times 10 is 100. 2 times, which is 200, and then we have our regrouped 10 here. So that's 300s, 2 10s, 0 1s, 320. 40 times 32 is 40 can be 4 times 10 times 32. We can move the parentheses and group together the 10 times the 32 4 times. So 32 times 10. The 2 times 10 gives us 10. 4 times 2, 4, 6, 8. So we have 8 10s. 30 times 10 is 300 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is actually 12. So we are going to regroup that 10 into a 1,000. We're left with 1,280. Okay. This is without the place value discs. So 30 times 21. 30 can be 3 times 10 times 21. But we remove the parentheses so that it's 10 times 21 3 times. 10 times 21 is 210 3 times, which is 630. You may have to do some work down here to do. You should know 21 times 10 is 210. 60 is 6 times 10 times 42. We move the parentheses so that 10 times 42 we know is 420 times 6. You'll probably have to do work down here to get 2,520. Now this is the distributive property. So 40 times 43. So that's 40 times 40, 40 times 3. And then we add that together. 40 times 40 is 1,600. 40 times 3 is 120. And we add those together, we get 1,720. 70 times 24, which is 70 times 20, 70 times 3. 70 times 20, 70 times 3. 70 times 20 is 1,400. 70 times 3 is 210. 1,610. It's a little easier than the place value discs, don't you think? So these are two different strategies for solving 2 times 2 multiplication using multiples of 10. So we're going to move on into our next lesson to find different strategies to multiply 2-digit times 2-digit numbers. Have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow in school. Bye-bye.